and welcome and thank you for joining us for this great auspicious day, this wonderful day, the winter solstice, first of all. And then, this is the day the winter solstice is bringing in the age of Aquarius. This is incredible. Can you feel that energy?
Yes.
I've been feeling it. It especially started for me just a week ago. The energy has been incredible for quite a while now, but finally the chaotic kind of feeling and energy that I was experiencing maybe for most of 2020 had started to just calm down. And by last week, I was feeling really calm, which was wonderful. So the angels are here. We are here. Catherine Varga is here. Heather Hannon. I'm Heather Hannon. And we are the founders of the Sound Reiki Institute. I know that there's a lot of new people on this call and watching this video, and will be watching this video. So I invite you actually to share it with people afterwards, because even in the watching of this video, if you were not able to come and join us for the live event, you will receive the alignment. So there you go. The Sound Reiki Institute. What the heck is the Sound Reiki Institute? It's a wonderful school that Catherine and I created to teach sound Reiki, which is a modality that we created using the sound of our voice to move healing energy. And so many people loved what we were doing that they asked if they could learn how to do it. So there's the Sound Reiki Institute, and now we have people all over the world learning sound Reiki and on this call. So it's totally thrilling. And today we're going to be doing an alignment, a meditation. Catherine's going to be speaking about the solstice and what that means, and the age of Aquarius and what that means. You're going to have a wonderful meditation and alignment. And when that's done, the Archangel Gabriel is here, and I'm going to be channeling a message from the Archangel Gabriel for everybody. And it's just going to be a lovely, beautiful day. I'm wearing green, the color of the heart chakra. Looks kind of blue here. And we have red here, root chakra, and Christmas,
Love.
and celebration and love. Yes. So here we go.
All right. Thank you so much, Heather. And welcome, everybody. We're so happy to be here. We've been looking forward to this moment for the last few weeks to be gathered together with you. We miss you. And we're so love to feel your energy, and looking forward to sharing, some of the things that we've discovered, and also to move together, in this new age, not only honoring the solstice that we're in right now, the wonderful coming together, the culmination of not only this past year, but it's a bigger thing, a culmination of a turning point in each of our lives. And that's heralded by the Age of Aquarius that is coming in today. It is a 0 point in this cosmic universe. It is in the astrological universe. There's a 0 point where there is a conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter. I'm not really an astrologist, but I'm just really super interested in this stuff. But the energy behind it, because planets have frequency, they have sounds. And so we are very much affected by what goes on up there and here. It's always a mystery to me how that happens, but we are all connected. And so being in this alignment with Saturn and Jupiter, this happened in the most profound way 2,000 years ago. It also happened about 800 years ago, but in the night sky, when Saturn and Jupiter come together, as they are in 0 degrees tonight, they look like one star. Does that sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
A bright star in the sky? Oh, yes. This happened 2,000 years ago, and it was the same bright star that was in the sky that was illuminated at that time, too. And you get to see it. I know we were watching it from here in Toronto. And if we are blessed with a clear sky tonight, take a look and see how close these planets are. Now, I think they're like 730 million miles apart. So nobody's crashing into anybody. So that's a good thing. But it's amazing, this phenomenon that we just don't get to see, especially in a night sky setting. So that is super cool. And there is energy when these planets come together. Jupiter is the planet of joy. Your wishes come true. And Saturn is giving you a gift, because Saturn has been around for a few years and is now saying, wow, everything everything that you've learned in the last 3 years, you're going to be getting a certificate. And, for your hard work, here's a little gifty at your door as well. So not only is it Santa that's coming, oh yeah, we've got Saturn, our greatest and toughest teacher, who we have learned the most lessons from, is now saying, thank you, you've done a great job, and here's your gift. And in addition to that, we're moving into the age of Aquarius. Now, what does that mean? Well, that's the arrival, that's the birth of the divine feminine. So the sacred masculine had fallen from its sacredness, and it's now being rebuilt in the age of Aquarius. And the age of Aquarius is all about we. It's all about us. It's no longer I and me. That is not existing. Our natural energy for the next 2,000 years is going to be moving into that divine feminine energy that is the spirit of cooperation, where there is no purpose for competition. It doesn't make any sense when we can all win. And this is the age that we have been building to, and each of you have done so in all of your lives, and the way that you think and you're feeling, and the way that you honor your divine self, and bringing the light that is within you out through your prayers, through your teachings, and through your kindness and compassion. And this is now going to be illuminated as the norm. Isn't that wonderful? So get ready and fasten your seatbelts for the vehicle of joy parked in your garage, in your driveway, in your house, right in front of you. And you know exactly how to drive it. And so, here's the keys coming to you today. And so the divine feminine, and moving into the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is a feminine sign, and it also is an air sign. So we've moved from water, the Piscean age, into, which is full of emotions. And we're moving now into the air sign, which is about also intuition, taking wings. You've got your wings that you've been building for 2,000 years, in this lifetime and others, if you believe it the same way as I do. And now you've got air sign, air that is lifting them up. You are flying now. You're not swimming, you're flying. You're moving into another element. Isn't that fantastic? And you knew that that was going to happen, you sneaky rascals. You knew by being on the planet at this time that this was going to be happening. And it's your light. And we give thanks and gratitude for all of us to be here, that is helping us to change into this new way of being. And this is a wonderful, wonderful time where we honor the power of love and let go the love of power. And so love and power are meaning one great thing, but they are connected together in harmony. The power of love rather than the love of power. And that is what the divine feminine also brings to us, is this idea that we all win. There's no such thing as winners and losers. It doesn't exist. We just are, and we are equal in all ways. It's this inner shift that's going on that we're going to be doing and aligning and balancing with sound Reiki, which is using the voice to move energy. The wonderful power of Reiki and using universal and life force energy is fantastic. But when you add the sound of your voice, the sound of the words that you speak in your intentions, is so important, because each of those words and their combination has a frequency. And that frequency directs energy of what comes to you and what is repelled from you, because you are the frequency. So therefore, anything that you think and do is coming from a frequency that that thought has, or that feeling, more importantly, has. So when you feel a certain way, it has a frequency and it sends out into the world in light speed. And whatever is exactly the same as it will come back. But the universe does not discern whether what you're asking for is of a high vibration or a low vibration. We have to decide that. What is at a high vibration? And what feelings and thoughts are at a low vibration? And of course, we know that is fear. And in this age of Aquarius, it represents freedom. Freedom. Now, when we think of freedom, what do we want to be free from? Fear. The opposite of love. The fear of loving, the fear of thinking in love, the fear of being in love. And we have freedom from that in this age. And there's a programming and a sound and light code that is within you that is going to be activated today. And with the intention, the prayer of intention that we say in Sound Reiki, and the tones that come after that are going to be that prayer in sound. And I love Sound Reiki because it just happens organically. This intention that I'm going to be stating for all of us, I've never done before. The sound that comes after that, I've never done before. But I know it's right. I know it's right in my heart. And I know you do too, because you will feel it. There's sound and light codes within you that are ready to shift the inner programming that you have been carrying in this lifetime for sure, and probably the last 2,000 years. But we are looking to change that. And we're helping humanity to change that. All our brothers and sisters and the planet, the Earth Mother, is changing as well. She is ascending in this age of Aquarius as well. She's flying too. So what we're going to be doing is looking to align ourselves to this divine life vibration of this freedom. When we are looking to solve problems in this energy, it seems to me that there's two kinds of solutions that we start using as tools. The first one, when we have something that is not right in our lives that we want to fix, for example, we don't fix it by putting it back to the way it was. We fix it by doing something else or looking for something better. Now, if you apply those two things to everything that you want to change in your life and to give yourself permission to change how you solve problems, fix it by doing something else, not the same thing, or go ahead and just let it go and get something better. But either way, it's ascending. And your inner self, your inner awakening is going to be opening up right now with these beautiful sound Reiki, divinely guided tones that we're going to be communicating through divine source. And of course, source, as you know, I'll be using in my intention. And source is that which you pray to. It is divine source, God, whatever you want to call it that you pray to, is doing the healing for us. And it's that we are connecting with. And so now let's get ready and invite the age of Aquarius and the vibrational frequency, letting go of all attachments from the past, letting go everything from the past, because you're walking into a new age and the door will close behind you. There's no going back. And who wants to? There's nothing but joy, wings. You get to fly. You get to fly. Who doesn't want to fly? So let's fly together and move into a divine life vibration of love, light, and laughter that brings freedom and the power of love. So everybody, all you need to do is sit down as you are or lay down as you wish and do nothing but focus on the sound of my voice. The other thing I would like you to think about is your intentions. This is the most powerful energy that we can have to set your intentions, not only for this next coming year, but your life. What is the outcome that you're looking for? What is it if everything is possible and nothing is impossible and money is no object and everything is possible? What is it that you would ask for yourself? Without logic, without reason, what would your heart say to you first? What is your intention? And let's include that in the tone and the sounds and the intention that we're saying for everyone. So let's put some turbocharging behind the intentions that you're bringing too. Excuse me. Piscean age, the water, and now let's move into air. Yes, so here we go. So I'd like you to relax. I'd like you to close your eyes. When you close your eyes, you can hear better. And I'd like you to listen to the sound of my voice. There'll be a silence between us after the tones. I'll be watching intuitively your energy. And when it reaches the new frequency that you are experiencing a reset with, that is going to be your guiding light and your guiding frequency for a long time as you continue to build on this foundation. I'd like you to just relax, put your palms in a receptive state that is open in that respect on your lap, and I'll call you back when I see the energy has completed shifting. Here we go. It's my intent to connect with divine source of all that is, of divine love and light now. We ask to create a divine light chamber of love around each and every one of us. We give thanks and gratitude for the blessings of this healing and of these teachings. I ask the divine source to create a beautiful light around the world and all that is in it. We ask divine source to chamber all attachments and remove them that are coming from us physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, that binds us to limiting beliefs that we are setting free. We surrender to love. We surrender to your wisdom. We surrender the attachments that are no longer serving us, and to release the limiting beliefs that support them. In this moment, we shed the skin of the old and embrace the light of the new. We give thanks and gratitude for all of us to be coming together as one, as we open our hearts to the freedom and love that has always been there for us, and we reach out and accept it. We send love to all those in the world to transmute their suffering into love, into hope, into peace, into joy. And we look to align everyone to the divine light frequency of the age of divine order in the age of Aquarius. As we ascend to that frequency, we release all that is holding us back and we embrace all our potential. We give thanks and gratitude for all the lessons that we have received, and we apply them in our lives now and to contribute to the greatness of all. We send love and light and peace that we may be clear vessels for your divine wisdom, for all the decisions and choices that we make as we move forward, creating our new lives in this new era of freedom and peace. As we move to that and ascend to that new frequency that is our own guiding light, we ask you to repair, align, and activate all our chakras, meridians, axitone lines, and energy grids so they're working in wholeness and harmony as one now, creating our highest possible divine reality in alignment to the greater good of all. We send love and light to the Earth Mother and this beautiful place that we are privileged to live, grow, and ascend. We send her love and light and gratitude for all that she has given. We give thanks and gratitude as we move to 100% light, creating our highest possible divine reality in alignment to the greater good of all. We give thanks. And slowly come back, taking your time, feeling the energy coming up through the feet, through the legs, up through the hips, into the torso, up through the shoulders, down the arms, into the hands and fingertips, back up the arms, into the shoulders, into the neck, into the head, and behind the eyes. And slowly come back and open your eyes. Taking a nice deep breath in and all the way out. Just slowly come back. Wow, I could feel the frequency really rising as it is right now. And you guys are doing really great. So we're going to have you come back in a second. Oh, I can feel the vibration. And we're going to talk about, I'd love to hear you guys, what you guys have thought, and Heather, what you guys had experienced during that vibration. But before we do that, as you know, we always ground. When we shift our vibrational frequency, we need to lock it in so that the physical body can integrate these multi-dimensions and frequencies that you're resonating to now. So let's do that. So just get back into position, close your eyes. I'm going to sing the 2 tones that are typical of sound Reiki grounding, E and O, and then I'll have you come back. So let's ground these beautiful energies because you're now at a new vibrational frequency that is now your own. Here we go. It is my intent to connect with Divine Source, and I give thanks and gratitude for the blessings of these healings and alignments. We ask Divine Source and the Earth Mother to embrace us all in your loving arms to ground us now. I ask, is this intent in alignment to the greater good? I give thanks and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And slowly come back, taking your time, feeling the energy coming up through the feet, through the legs, up through the hips, into the torso, up through the shoulders, into the neck, into the head, and behind the eyes. And just open your eyes, taking a nice deep breath in, and welcome back. So you are now attuned to a frequency, excuse me, that is in alignment. You've ascended your frequency. So what you were normally resonating to, at your greatest state of joy and happiness, which is the highest frequency that you're holding, has just actually gone up to the level that is comfortable for each of you. And this is also in compatibility with the vibrational frequency of the age of this planet and everything that's on it. And so there's a harmony with that. There's a harmonic resonance with that. And that's what we're attuned to now. So for some of you, you may be feeling a bit of a tingling, and especially in this area of the third eye, the 6th chakra. This is an area that is expanding, as well as in our 7th chakra area with our belief systems. And we're anchoring that in our root chakra so that we're bringing that heaven to earth. As it is in heaven, so it will be on earth. And that is the energy that allows, with this beautiful flow of the Age of Aquarius, to happen, not only outside in the world that we're connected with, but inside our inner world, our divine self. Your intuition is going to be expanding. Your self-knowing is going to be expanding. So let's see what happened. How about yourself, Heather?
Wow, just wow. I feel so happy now. I just feel so happy. It's like I've been waiting for this for 2,000 years. So it was an incredible alignment to I just saw the seraphim all come in, and the seraphim are the highest order of angels, the singing angels. And they just all came in, like there was so many of them,
Wow.
and singing with you while you were doing the toning and placing the intention. It was just beautiful. And I could feel that and see that. And I could see for everyone, like them reaching or being taken to that new frequency, which was really, really awesome.
That's cool.
And when you did the grounding tone, I saw like an 8-pointed star in everybody, and that like whomp up to heaven and whomp down to the middle of Mother Earth, and grounding this new frequency on every level of our beings. It was just incredible.
Wow.
Incredible.
That's
Loved it.
amazing. Man, you got to sell tickets for those seats. We need seats in that room. That's for sure. My God, that's amazing. How about you guys? I mean, I saw the same. I saw the world, moving into actually, it was an interesting thing. I've never seen it before where I saw the earth because oftentimes I kind of look from space. I'm out there. So I'm looking at the earth and all of a sudden it went, you know how sometimes you have a programming where something flashes and then it goes off and then back on? That's what it felt like. It felt like it was almost, I saw something shifting from like one dimensional frequency
Yeah,
to
like
another.
a reset.
Like a reset.
Yeah.
And then it turned into white sparkling light, so dense that all I could see was pure white light. The globe turned into pure white light and everybody in it. And when I was doing the grounding intention, I could see like, it was almost like if you've ever seen the movie Avatar, uh, incredible movie, there was a sacred tree that was there that was filled with sparkling lights and this beautiful loving and healing and incredibly sacred energy. And that's what your roots looked like, as I saw coming from each of you, was the white light that was coming through, that had a whole bunch of different starlights on it. It was really beautiful grounding energy. I haven't seen anything like that before. So that was, thank you to all of you who also lent your voices into those tones, no doubt. And also your beautiful energy as we came together as one. It was together we did this. It was together our energy created something amazing that also rippled with everybody. So how about you guys? What's happening? How did you guys feel? Did anybody have something that they wanted to share?
Tingling in legs. Yes. And many heard more voices accompanying you.
Nice.
Yeah. And your toning went off the charts and was inaudible. So yeah, well, and that often happens
sometimes, but the frequency you can still feel, and you can still, because it's beyond the frequency, of course, that we're going, that is audible. So, and the one that you're actually feeling, those sound and light codes that are naturally programmed within you, can take a lot of high frequency. So you are definitely, even though you may not be hearing it, you are certainly receiving that. But that is so cool, as you pointed out, Nanny. Thank you.
Lots of white light. Lots of feeling in the legs and calmness and hope. Yeah.
Yay, Kelly.
It just feels beautiful. And purple and green vortex.
Wow, Kat, that's amazing. Green, purple, and green vortex, such sacred and healing colors, very high and ascended. The green is the color of the heart chakra, so it's so beautiful.
And inner power enhanced. Yeah.
Love that. Absolutely. The goddess within, the divine feminine for everybody, but that is activating, our goddess energy within. Absolutely. And for men as well, and for everybody. This is not just a gender thing. It is really, or a non-gender thing. It's just an energy thing. And so that's really what we are really loving and celebrating, and that is in common to all of us, is that center point, that star that we all touched today.
Yes. And even with this alignment also came an energy clearing. So thank you for that. Removing attachments and any attachments we have to limiting beliefs and those things that we think we have to do and be and have.
That's right. Those energy cords, those attachments to people, places, memories, emotions, those were also released today as you allow them to. But the energy and frequency, they can't stay with you. at that frequency. So something's got to give. And you're here today to let them go. And good for you. And all the good work that you're doing and all that we're doing together. You know, we are one. It's like we're like one giant head. You know, we're just like one giant person, you know, so with a whole bunch of different aspects to ourselves. So we're moving into some wonderful things. And we're so grateful to you. You know, when we are not knowing in those times when we're not really knowing what to do, there's a prayer that somebody had said, which I just love, and it makes perfect sense. So even if you don't know what's going on up there or who to pray to or what's going on, the prayer is, I surrender to you. It's called a surrender prayer. I surrender to you. Reach me any way you can.
Lovely.
So we're reached. And now I would love to be able to thank you everybody for sharing. You guys are
Yes.
amazing. I love that. Felt like you walked through a door and left the past behind. Good on you,
Yes.
Christina. Yes. And we're all going with you on that door. That's just there. I can hear it slam there. Gone. Doesn't even exist. It's fantastic. Only this way exists. It's fantastic. Now let's find out more of what the divine has to say to us, because I can feel the Archangel Gabriel is ready, and Heather is a
Yes.
brilliant channel of the Archangel Gabriel who's here to share with us today.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that fabulous
Grateful.
alignment.
Thank you.
And the Archangel Gabriel has been coming in since yesterday. This is just such a momentous occasion. This is just a huge energy in this activation. So important. You know, this is like giving the leg up to us. So thank you for that. And the message I got from the Archangel Gabriel this morning was, you are the heart of your circle. And what does that mean? It's about knowing how important you are, not only to yourself and your family and friends, but to the universe, to all that is of divine love and light. You are the heart, the center. And in this time of the Age of Aquarius is the opportunity now that you have released a lot of what you have been working on for these many, many years and lifetimes, to really understand the importance of finding your joy, your importance, your divine path. These things shall come much easier to you now. It is the time for this. It is your time, and you are critical to the ascension of the earth. This alignment, this coming together of energies today resonates out to all. That which you are feeling becomes a ripple that continues unlimited, indefinitely. Energy has no energy, it always is. And so this resonance that has been created here today has now started rippling out and bringing peace, freedom, and joy to all. And all you need to do is open your hands, your heart, to receive it. This is your time. This is your age. You chose to be here. And this is a gift for you. And you are a gift for the world. Blessings to you. Thank you for your sacred work. Thank you for the divine that you are. Blessings.
Blessings.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. What a beautiful message. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Wow, of peace. And again, that's talking about that in divine self, that
Yes.
inner self, and how important that is, and how important every single person is,
Yes.
and every thought is, and
And
every feeling is.
yeah, and it's not about thinking that you might be doing something selfishly. No, the most important thing you can do is to do for yourself, because that resonates out to everybody, everyone in your immediate field, and everyone that you meet later that you don't even know yet. It is still your energy is resonating out to them. And I know some people have just joined, and we'll be sending out a link to this whole recording of this wonderful alignment and the message from the Archangel Gabriel. So you maybe have missed the live, but you haven't missed it, because we'll send you the link, and it is going to be just as important to listen to it after the fact as
Yep,
it is now.
just as powerful.
Yes.
There is no downside. Spirit works in many different ways, and frequency is frequency. And again, you'll know exactly what to do, because this is all really about inner knowing.
Yes.
So you are entering a time of all your personal destinies. All of us are here. We're all in our destiny moment. This is a turning point in each of our lives, that there's a reason why we're here. And this is it. And it's so great that we had made a soul agreement a long time ago for all of us to be together in this moment, because there is no coincidences. And so together, we are now fulfilling our life purpose. So you are in your life purpose. So many people are saying, what is my life purpose? How do I, in this crossroads, what is it that is my life purpose? You've always been on your life purpose, in my opinion, and keep going. Is to bring happiness and joy to yourself and the world. Because when you're happy, it's easy to make other people happy.
Yeah.
And so that's why, honoring yourself as you honor others is equally important.
Yeah, and letting go of judgment of how you got where you are today. It's not important. It was important on your path, but it doesn't matter now.
Yep, it's what it took to get you to where you needed to be, period. It's never too late. The universe holds everything in a state of trust for you, everything. And when you're ready, it's there for you to receive it. No time is lost. Nothing has been wasted. So, what would you like to change in your life? What is the one thing that you can change to make your life happier? And that's where it starts from this moment on. So we thank you for coming together with us. We love you so very much.
Yes.
And we are looking forward to sharing more and coming back, and take this time of love, reflection, and bring the light in, because, well, you're turned up, and watch the gathering around you.
Yes.
Watch the witnessing that you're going to be experiencing of the wonderful things that you're experiencing, starting from inside you. We love you.
And if you want to know more about what we're doing, and you want to be on our list so you get notified of these events we're doing, please go to soundreiki.com, join our mailing list, and you will be notified of everything that's coming up. And we'll continue to do alignments and healings and many wonderful Sound Reiki things. So thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for all your beautiful comments. And
Yes, thank you. And remember, set your intentions.
yes,
Your intentions are about, what are the outcome that you desire? How do you want to feel? It doesn't matter how it happens. You don't need to construct that. How do you want to feel? What is your intention? What is it you want to express? How does those feelings happen? You don't have to figure out why, but what is your intention for you and moving into this next cycle, into this next year? What is it that you want to create? How do you want to feel? Sending you love.
love you. Thank you very much.